Welcome back to the channel. Waiting for them bulbs right there to heat up. Takes them a few minutes. We got LEDs in the front half of the shop and those in the back. I'd like to have the back ones changed into LEDs. Got a lot of questions, comments about these two trucks, especially this white one. So we'll learn about them in 42 seconds. Well, it's 38 degrees today, sun's out, wind ain't blowing. Pretty nice outside. Be a good day to build fence or something like that. But right now our kids are back to hybrid at school. They go 2 days a week and homeschooled for 3 days. So with the way my wife works, I've been school teacher today, not a very good one. So my sister's come over to help them, so let's make a video. This is a 1975 Ford. I can't get through there. My grandfather bought it new in 75. It's been on farm for 45 years. But what I was asked to do, even though it ain't real cold, is a guy wants me to show the cold start on these old gas engines. So I'm gonna get this one fired up, and then I'm gonna get the white one. And there's some things that's different about the white one. Put it neutral, emergency brake, I don't know if you can see that or not, is on. So gonna have to give it a little gas. Gotta pump it a little bit. It's what you call cold collared. I don't know what that term means. Even on warm days, sometimes you got to get it running pretty good. But once it gets to running on its own, we're gonna skip over here to the white one. Think we got it. Oh. So let's go over here. Make sure it's in neutral. It's got air brakes. Air brakes and air suspension. Once the air gets built up, the buzzing goes away. You set your air suspension right there. I've got to get these trucks cleaned out. Oil down there. That's from getting on the cab, and it falls down in them into the cowl, and it comes out the floorboard. I gotta get that seed tender cleaned out, and I put it in what we call the grain barn. Takes a little bit for the air to get built up. All right, it's built up. See if the brake. Not enough for the brake. Still not enough. It's got a leak somewhere. Not yet. There we go. So this one's ready to roll. That one's running. I'm going to cut them off because I'm about to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Well, this is a 75 Ford. Like I said, it was bought new. I think the door was left open and he was trying to back it into a barn and caught a post. That's the reason why it's got a brown door. It's got a 361 industrial engine. I don't know how well you can see it. To my knowledge, it's never been broke open. Carburetor needs some work, but it is now my truck after my grandfather passed away. I'll give you a quick little story on the sideboards. Sideboards are 30 years old. Here in Lawrence County, Tennessee, we get a day off on a Friday in the fall during fair week, and kids get to go to school to the fair for free that day. Well, I was 13, was shelling corn up the road, and I was driving this truck. I pulled out of a field, loaded, missed a tile with the back wheel, went off in the ditch, and the load shifted and broke the sideboards out. So I was telling Daddy the other day, I said, those sideboards are 30 years old. And that's how I know I was 13, which I just now turned 44. And this is a 1972 GMC. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got the 366 big block. Runs like a sewing machine. It has no power. Well, I'll shut that later. Takes two hands. But watch this. Almost. Look at that. It's a tight old truck. It's been around, I guess, close to 20 years on this farm. It come from, sticker still there. Come from Illinois. Well, 1204, so it's been maybe 15 years. It's got wooden sideboards. My understanding is you can take these slats out to give ventilation to haul hogs. It's loaded right now, or it's got some corn on it. But I don't know if you can see. It's got a wooden floor bed. It's got a dummy tandem. Yes, and when you don't have the air on it, we put bigger wheels and tires on the back, but it does get close to the bed. And John Dykes, you asked me about the CBs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 of these. It's just a cheap $30 Uniden Pro 520 XL Amazon specials. Ordered a bunch of them, and that's what's in this truck. And real life of Ron, you asked me about this. It's featured in at least 2 videos, but it's kind of a show tractor. We bought it, we had it professionally restored. It does rake a little hay. It cut some hay this year, but go to them 2 videos. I think one of them's called Working Girl and Trailer Queen, and then there's a hayride video where I done a hayride with it. And here's one, Ron, that you might like. It hasn't moved in several years. It's been shoved over here in the corner with all the junk. It says 856. Partially right. That's an 806 engine. Oop, that went the air on the white truck. Popped out. But the rear end from here back is 856. They put sheet metal on it. But from here forward, except for the sheet metal, is 806. Why this was done, I was a kid when they done it. The guy had an 806 diesel. We had an 856 gas. My grandfather did. He wanted a gas so it would be easier to crank in the winter time. So instead of trading tractors, they traded engines. I don't know why, but it's not moved in a while. So that was just some questions people had asked me about. You know, I've got a lot of comments on, especially the white GMC. Had a guy ask to do, you know, show me how to crank them, get them running, because I'd mentioned that they're, especially when it's cold, a little hard to get running. So I done that. Real Life of Ron asked me about the show tractor. He watches most of my videos, but I think he's kind of late to the party. And John Dykes asked about the CB, so you know, that's just, we communicate in the field. We don't stay on channel 19, and I think channel 5 is where we're at. We go to the granary, they talk to us on channel 13. So this is what it is. It's not nothing spectacular. It's just kind of a video for some viewers. So I hope you like it. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. It's no skin off my back. It shows up as a like either way, from what I understand. Getting quite a few subscribers. I think 15 yesterday alone. That's awesome. So yeah, I've had some people reach me on Facebook, and I like that. Actually have gained some friends 10 miles down the road in Edge, Alabama, that I didn't even know existed because of this channel. And probably gonna do a video with them here pretty soon. So thanks for watching, and God bless you, and we'll see you the next time. And we're gonna do an 8940 cold start. and it's not going to happen.